There's two that I do want to watch. I want to watch any of the duo ones, and then there's a Sabrina Carpenter one where she's making like some kind. Oh no, this one, yeah, this is the one. And they're short in what? I was gonna say like these Vogue videos are short and sweet, but that would have been like a Sabrina Carpenter pun, which really is crazy the way that works out.
Transport for the next.
You can't make this stuff up, guys.
I'm Miss Piggy, and this is my life in looks. Took you long enough, don't you think?
Also, this is about Miss Piggy. This is pretty cool.
I just wanted to say, I've seen some of the so-called fashion experts you've had on here. Let's just say you can't always buy taste. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Ah, yes. The Muppets Go Hollywood. I was going...
If there's something you guys need to know about me, is I literally love Muppets because I grew up hanging out and spending a lot of time with my grandparents too, and they liked Muppets a lot. They loved Muppets. I would watch all the Muppets back then. Even fast forward and rewind to like COVID, I rewatched all the Muppets movies. Is that weird? I don't know. But also love puppetry. That is a really cool art that is fading away. We need to find more uses for puppetry in the world.
For a Roman Greek goddess look, which as you can imagine was not much of a stretch. I'm not sure who the costume designer was for this TV special. However, I do remember being carried out on a lounger by four very
That's
handsome
actually
men.
crazy. Like they went all out.
I loved it so much it became my go-to mode of transport for the next decade. Oh, look at that. This look for the Muppet movie was made by a wonderful costume designer, Callista Hendrickson. This is back in 1979 when we all dressed like porcelain dolls. Or in my case, porcine dolls. Yeah, I really like this look though. Fun fact, though it's not in the movie, I actually rode that boat and hated every minute of it. Oh, right.
I'm sorry,
this was
can you
when
guys
I co-hosted the opening.
Can you guys tell that I do love the Muppets? Like, I shouldn't be laughing this hard at like Miss Piggy on a boat. Like, it's kind of crazy, y'all. Let's get back to it.
Of the 52nd Oscars with the late, great Johnny Carson.
That's cool.
Many people consider that one of the best Oscar openings of all time, especially people who haven't watched the Oscars since 1980. Oh, look at that. The Man in Black and the Pig in White. I believe this was also 1980. I used to wear a lot of country western outfits back then.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure why. You'd think I lived on a ranch or something. I think it was to give the illusion that I'm the outdoorsy type. I'm not. Oh, now we're talking.
That is a crazy like transition. It's something I wouldn't like to clock.
Here I am in one of my many signature colors, pink. This was designed by the fabulous Callista Hendrickson again. I did this scene in just 2 takes and only fell off the table 2 of those times. Here I am pretending to be outdoorsy again. This was for the 1983 John Denver holiday special starring moi. The whole thing was made of leather, which is always a great idea when you're in the blazing sun. Nevertheless, I made it work. I couldn't tell you how I got on that horse, though.
That's funny.
This is fun! This is from our 1996 film, Muppet Treasure Island. A period piece, if you will.
That's a good one.
These beautiful costumes were designed by Polly Smith. We worked very closely together to capture my character's sense of adventure. Turns out the biggest adventure of all, though, was trying to get that headpiece off without breaking my neck. I believe this is at the 56th Annual Emmy Awards, and I'm wearing Lila Rose. Oh, I just love all the sparkle, the glamour, and the glitz of this gown. Look at it. Fun fact.
I was gonna say it's actually really crazy that there's this much like content for a puppet. Like this much. Like I know it's Miss Piggy. That's crazy. Like it's historical. She would probably like literally punch me if she was here. But that is actually crazy that this goes back so far with so many different designers, and now to the point it's in vogue, and you could study it and you can look at it and it's there. It's like super real. It's real. It's super real.
I was under the impression that Emmy was for me. I mean, given all my contributions to television. Yeah, but I was quickly told otherwise by security. This is one of my favorite looks by designer Zach Posen. I guess you could say I'm a bit of a muse in the fashion world. I believe he originally made this for Naomi Campbell, but then he saw it on me and felt I was better suited for it.
That's actually crazy.
Oh,
Okay, so like, this is giving me new goals in life to design something for Miss Piggy and Kermit. Shout out to Kermit the Frog. I would get a Kermit the Frog tattoo. Let me not even say I wouldn't. Let me not say I wouldn't, because I would. I just have to find the right one. And I did find a new tattoo artist recently. He's pretty good. And new goals unlocked. Make an outfit. I'm going to make an outfit for Kermit the Frog and possibly Miss Piggy.
my 2011 vehicle, The Muppets. How apropos. It's always been a dream of mine to be the editor of a fashion magazine. You know, if all else fails. This suit was made by a wonderful designer.
I'm sorry, I keep pausing and stopping, but this is like my cup of tea. Like, this is now where I feel like I've been looking towards editorial positions and writing positions in magazines. I hope that I have not failed in life, and now that is where people usually seek editorial positions. Miss Piggy has unlocked new information for me. Thank you, Miss Piggy.
By the name of Rahel Afili. And as you can see, my co-star, as always, was severely underdressed.
He really was.
Wow! The curling iron really worked overtime on this day. Let's see, I believe this was at the British Academy Film Awards in 2012.
That's actually
this gown
amazing.
was made by the fabulous designer Marc Jacobs for Louis Vuitton.
Wow.
Ah, yes, I remember this. The Muppets had just received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And by Muppets, I mean all of them. Not just me, all of them. Even Gonzo. Anyway, I'm not sure who made this fabulous ensemble, but at least I didn't have to share it. I could do that friggin' star. Oh, now we're talking. This has to be one of my favorite looks from Muppets Most Wanted. This exquisite wedding gown was made by the one and only Vivienne Westwood.
I was going to say that it's giving Vivian. It's giving Vivian.
It's called the court dress.
It's
beautiful, and it was inspired by
it's
17th century English royalty and the court of King Charles II. It was a white pearl sequin fabric made from recycled water bottles. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Here's something else you probably can't believe. Despite having that dress, I'm still not married. Yeah. Let's see.
That's actually surprising too.
There I am next to supermodel Amber Valletta. Hard to tell who's who, isn't it? I believe this is a Saint Laurent by Anthony Vaccarello gown. And it was decorated with 10,000 Swarovski crystals.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
She looks really pretty there.
Now this was very special. Kermit and I were the headlining act at the coronation concert for King Charles III in 2023.
Like 3 years ago.
I always feel at home when I'm around royalty. I think it's because they smell something regal in moi. Anyway, this halter gown was designed by Stefan Rotendaro. You see all the ruching details in the bust area? Oh, ruching. That's wrinkles in French. Right? I wouldn't know. I don't have any ruching. Oh, yay! How exciting! This is from the Muppet Show special event we just filmed with Sabrina Carpenter.
I thought she was going to be on here.
A classic cowl neck satin gown styled by our wonderful designer on the show, Daniel Salon. I didn't want to upstage Sabrina, since I know she was probably very intimidated by me.
True. She probably was.
I mean, they all are. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This has been so much fun.
Y'all, honestly, give it up for
Miss
Miss Piggy.
Now. Kissy, kissy.
She's done a lot. That timeline went back pretty far. She's done a lot.
Now, if somebody wants to show me the way to the vogue closet, we can figure out how you can reimburse me for my time.